Student loan forgiveness will be used to pay off your debt. Three factors take precedence. The U.S. Department of Education continues to release new details about President Joe Biden's historic student loan forgiveness plan. The U.S. Department of Education continues to release new details about President Joe Biden's historic student loan forgiveness plan. Some of the most recent details include how forgiveness will be applied to your balance, which federal student loans are eligible for forgiveness, and in what order. Experts say it's not uncommon for someone to have multiple student loans. I'd say 8 to 12 per borrower, said higher education expert Mark Kantrowitz. Here's what you need to know right now. Which of my loans will be the first to be forgiven? When forgiveness is applied, qualifying loans are prioritized as follows. 1. Defaulted loans. According to Kantrowitz, forgiveness will be applied first to any loans you may have defaulted on. 2. Highest interest rate. According to him, the relief will then be directed at your loans with the highest interest rate. 3. Loan type. Unsubsidized loans will be canceled first, followed by subsidized loans. If everything is the same, which is unlikely, Kantrowitz said, they will apply it to the most recent loan. If that doesn't distinguish, they'll apply it to the loans with the smallest balance. How much debt can I get forgiven? President Joe Biden announced in August that most federal student loan borrowers will be eligible for some forgiveness, up to $10,000 if they did not receive a Pell Grant, and up to $20,000 if they did. If your remaining student loan balance is less than the forgiveness amount, you will only receive that amount cleared. However, you may request a refund for any payments made during the pandemic. Borrowers earning more than $125,000 per year, as well as married couples or heads of households earning more than $250,000 are not eligible for the relief. Are my loans eligible? Overall, the vast majority, roughly 37 million borrowers, will be eligible for loan forgiveness because their debt is covered by the William D. Ford Federal Direct Loan Program. Direct Stafford loans, as well as all direct subsidized and unsubsidized federal student loans, are included. Parent Plus and grad loans are also eligible for the relief under the Direct program. Approximately 5 million borrowers who have a federal family education loan held by the government may be eligible. The Education Department recently stated that it is working on a solution to provide relief to the remaining 5 million borrowers who have a commercially held FFEL loan, which means the debt is held by a private company. In the meantime, those who have these loans can contact their servicer or studentaid.gov to consolidate them into the main federal direct program. Studentaid.gov can tell you where your FFEL loans are. Sign in with your FSA ID, then navigate to the My Aid tab and look for your loan information. Private student loans are not subject to cancellation. What if I still have a balance after forgiving? Given that the average student loan balance is more than $30,000, many people will remain in debt even after forgiveness. However, once those resume in January, your monthly payment may be lower. This is due to the Education Department's intention to remortgage borrowers' new balances. That's a complicated term that means it will recalculate your monthly payment based on your new balance and the number of months remaining on your repayment schedule. Let's say you have $30,000 in student loans with a 5% interest rate, according to Kantrowitz. Prior to the pandemic, you paid about $320 per month over a 10-year repayment period. If you receive $10,000 in student loan forgiveness, your total balance will be reduced by 1/3, as will your monthly payment, which will be reduced by 1/3 to approximately $210 per month. Your repayment schedule remains unchanged.